This is Painting on Glass, the Markus Sozel podcast in English language. Listen to the stories and reflections of a singer-songwriter and author. Hold on, take me back. Hold on and take me back. It's like painting on glass. Leave a note on your door. Tell me what you're looking for. It's like painting on glass. This is episode 48 of Painting on Glass. Heaven knows. Leave another sign for me to find behind, so I might be able to find you. Show it with a trace of a smile and a love. This might be something to show me. Welcome back to the new episode of this podcast. I think you're about to enjoy this one because today's episode will be about all the things that could be, but we're not really sure about it. So let's see what this might be in the minutes to follow. Let's go. Well, there's one funny thought I have always been wondering about when I was looking at my friends. They all seemed so well laid out in case of their future. They all seemed to have planned it precisely, and they all seemed to have fulfilled their plans more or less 90 or 100%. And while watching this spectacle, I always remained the one without too much planning of this kind, and I preferred different ways. Have you ever been wondering about this issue in the same way? Tell me. Of course, I'm no fool and I know that life needs its essential arrangements. I do know that, that's for sure. But life does not always care about our personal point of view when it comes to revealing a personal future. There are many people out there in this mostly beautiful but sometimes very dramatic and tragic world who can tell so. And almost unseen, there is something else that hits this topic very soft and almost without sound. It's the miracle that we all are individuals without one copy in this world. Everybody has to deal with this very fact, especially when it comes to being in a close relationship with another person. And I'm sure we all can tell about what happens in moments like this, don't we? Isn't that really beautiful? Your own personality is as unique as your own fingerprint. There's no one else among the billion others out there who has the same one. Wow. It's just the same with your voice. It might sound similar to another, but it's unique, just as you are. Every woman and every man should be grateful for being made this way. Oh, Lord, we all should. Heaven knows that I gotta see, I believe in destiny, my love. Trying so hard all the while. Heaven knows that I gotta give all the songs that I could sing for you. It's all I know, all I know. Heaven knows. So let's be very honest right now. There are so many ways we might be able to arrange our future, but finally we can't tell what will be happening tomorrow or in times to follow. We can try to give it a shape, of course, to let it make sense, but we also got to give life its chance to surprise us. Let life surprise yourself. Maybe that's the way I've always preferred to look at it, since I left college and had to stand on my own 2 feet. I sure did a lot of planning. I still do. But I have also left space to let life simply be happening, you know? That's something different as looking in a busy schedule every minute of the day. Life needs a space of its own. It's as simple as that. And you'll be rewarded if you give it some space once in a while. Well, I can tell you. Yeah, and this might also be the biggest difference to somebody who is not into art or creativity. In creative ways and moments, you gotta let go. You gotta loosen up yourself and you try to stop any control of the material in your hands. Then it might develop out of itself, and you may be able to watch it grow and bloom in times to follow. I hope you're fine with that picture. In real life, the one we all live, we gotta check first and then move to action. In art, you move to action first and then you check what happened right in front of your eyes. That's an essential difference and the biggest problem when dealing with this topic and conversations with the friends I mentioned before. There are words who shine in the night and pretend they have seen the light so bright, oh so bright. And heaven knows if it's right or wrong, gonna shine within each song that I sing. Just for you, for you. Heaven knows if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Sometimes we all gotta follow our basic instinct and see what is about to happen after further steps have been taken. And I've always put it down in a song or in a story I wrote to tell. That way, it always suited me well, no matter what was waiting around the next corner. This way, I was able to get on and on. That's it for today's episode. As always, it was a pleasure to talk to you. It really was. And I'm looking forward to meet you here again. This song is my current single, Heaven Knows. You can find it online where you listen to your online music. Check it out wherever you like. And you can also find me on Facebook and Instagram by looking at the name @MarcusZuselOfficial. It's one word. Just have a look, and I'll be glad to share this space with you. If you enjoyed this episode, just spread a word about it. And please leave a rating or review because it'll help others to find this show. Thank you so much. Let the sun shine on through. It's all you need to do when painting on glass. Lay down what you hope to find, all the things you left behind. That's painting on glass. We'll meet here in a few episodes to come, if you want to. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful.